Hello, it's me, Mac, back once again with another episode of Hollywood Animal. So when we left off, we had gone through kind of tutorial stuff, and we have our first official non-tutorial release coming out in about 34 days, and we're just waiting for that to hit up. We also had constructed a bunch of buildings and written a bunch of pretty terrible scripts, but one good one that we bought from a homeless man for $1,000. So we've got that in our bank, but we don't really have the people to bother writing it. So that's this one over here. We got eight Rotten Fates. But really, the only purpose to start doing this one would be later on when we have some better stuff. We do have a couple of okay scripts. We got this one, which is reasonable. These other ones are pretty terrible. We'll probably just trash those after. Um, but yeah, I got a couple going on. We have him working on another one there for 19 days. And we have the comedian, which is kind of a middling one as well, going. And I think we got all our upgrades going. I don't think there's anything we can construct yet. We have a sound stage we can construct, but only level 1. We got all these other ones built. We only need one of each of those, one of each of those. The only thing we can build right now is a sound stage. I did agree to spend $500,000 of Lux to construction in the next 330 days or so. So we'll have to keep an eye out on that because I'm not sure what will actually unlock in time before then. Mid-level legal production. Yeah, not sure. We may not. Film lab. Okay, we might be able to spend the film lab there. Yeah, everything else is kind of ways out. But let's unpause here, and I think we can get some more ideas going. Do we have anything that makes sense? Who do we have available? We've got our action writer and our comedy writer available. So do we have, we've got some actions. We don't really have any comedies. We've got a romance, a hopeless romantic. We can make a romantic comedy or something from that. Right, if we get you on it and start writing that. And then we have an action with a detective. That sounds good. We'll get you working on that one. Okay, just so we have lots of stories. We want to get some stuff that's kind of middling, like mid, fours and stuff like that. Because we can't really afford to hire better people yet. Anyways, we're about 30 days out. We've got that's being printed right now, and we've got the comedians actually ready to move to the next stage. So let's do that. So we've got the pre-production. Cost us 85,000, which I think seems kind of high. Ooh, went down a little bit. Boom, both categories. Ooh, went down quite a bit there. That's not good. All right, well, we'll see if we can boost it a little bit more. We got a little bit of experience. We have, yeah, our actors help, but everything else pushed it down. We just have terrible staff. So nothing we can do here yet. We haven't unlocked any of this stuff yet, so we'll just start production on it. That will just go into the next phase, and hopefully it runs smoothly. Meanwhile, we can probably go and start up the hitching post. Let's start up that project. We might need to hire some people for this, so we got cinematographer, we got a 3.8 Thomas, he can go in there. And we don't have a soundstage available. Do I want to build one? Probably not. We'll just do everything on location. We only have 1 star available right now, which is fine. We just do everything 1 star. And we'll continue through there. We will add the filming technology. This is all just the basic stuff right now. I think we'll leave everything standard there for now. And then we can go into the producers. So we don't have enough producers. Director, yeah, you can do. You're not super happy though. I don't know. I don't have a way to do anything about that now. We need a cowboy, a love interest, and a rival. We might need to hire some folks. So we can do, yeah, Peter. Recent role as a cowboy. Probably okay. Allow me to give you some unsolicited advice. You know better than me. Than viewers love familiar faces and familiar roles. It's better not to overdo it. If you shoot the same actor, the same roles and genres too often, people will start to resent it. Try to give audiences time to miss their favorite character. That's fine. I think we're okay. We're going to add a love interest here. Probably we can get Jane Fisher in there. We can get Lydia. Lydia's a bit older than him. So I don't know. We can also, we do need to get her in a movie. They probably won't like it, but we need to get that. Yeah, he hates it, but we have some leverage on him, so I think that's fine. We have some awful, awful leverage on this guy, right? We can go in and he was, yeah. So you'll do that job now for us, huh? Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. Okay, good job. We use some blackmail there. It's all good. All right, and then we need a rival. So we only have Gabriel. I think we'll hire somebody for this film. So we need another younger actor who isn't too expensive. Murderer, bandit. Oh, these guys are already hired. We can't hire them anyways. Yeah, this guy looks not bad. Also, Salman Chapman. He is avoids confrontation considered indecent or immoral. Okay. Not too bad. We also have this guy here who is diligent. Oh, he's already hired by the other. Yeah, let's get Solomon. He's a young guy. We can get him signed on for a couple of movies probably and see if we can build him up. Or should we do it? No, I don't think we'll do it for like a couple of movies. Right? We'll do for a couple of movies. I don't have anything else to offer, but just pay him the 23K he wants. Accept that. And now we can put him into the rival spot. Yeah, we gotta close this. And we'll throw him in there. And now we need to hire a new producer because we only got these two producers and they're both terrible. Yeah, well, this guy, why are you so cheap? He's 18 years old. Sure, we'll get him young. So him, I'll probably sign up for like a 3-year. Right, let's sign him up for a few years. Right, because he's young and he's super happy and loyal. And so 11K is fine. Yeah, take it. Contract signed. Super young producer, but that's okay. We're going to develop him into a master producer. He's a 4.6 with room to grow. Cool. So we got that all set up now. Let us continue on here. Yeah, so this is all good. There's nothing else we're going to change here. It's going to cost about $242,000, $300,000 altogether. Maybe a bit high. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But we're going to start the project anyways and keep it going. The 6th attempt is almost done. All right, we got some experience going there. Amazing. And we've got 24 days left until this releases. And of course, there's a problem. All right. Russell Simmons came to the shoot with his mistress and demanded the director add her in a cameo. The director refused, but Russell Simmons stood his ground and wouldn't take no for an answer. A serious conflict is brewing. So we can let them figure it out. But their happiness will both decrease. We can forbid her from being in the film, and Lewis's loyalty will increase. Russell Simmons' happiness will go down to 0. We can increase his happiness, but we're probably going to end up in a lower quality film. Great. We have like really no. Have a second crew pretend to film her. Funny. If we destroy their happiness, it's not going to be great either. Yes, I think the best bet is to do that. Like either way, the quality of the film's going to go down if their happiness goes down to nothing. So let's just do what he wants. It's fine. Great. Yeah, so we're taking care of this one here. This quest will be done. We got that working. We need to build some stuff, so maybe we'll build another soundstage. Financial year results. Okay, so we made 30 million. We spent 4.7, but that's kind of normal because we're building all these buildings, so that's anticipated. But yeah, maybe we'll build another soundstage so we have a second one for now. Yeah, we don't have the higher level ones, but we can at least get one extra one just going. So we have, get this as close as possible here. And we need to do it with Luxta. Okay, Luxta is the cheapest one. Okay. So that's going to take a while to do 500,000. All right, most successful films of 1929. So we got Limpin' Luke is in there, number 5. We did pretty well with that one, although that was like the tutorial one that we didn't really build. It was already kind of built in, right? 6 and a 7.5. Yeah. Okay. Cool. We did get a good scoring on it though overall, which is nice. And it was the best reviewed, like the most enjoyable one. It was an A plus, but it only got a 6.0 from the audience. All right, for getting to the top, most successful films. Okay, we got bonus experience for having a successful film. Nice. Good stuff. Okay, so we've got this growing now. That's 18 days away. Let's speed up a little bit. Not much else for us to do except wait. Okay, so we got a script in. It is mediocre at best. Definitely mediocre. Okay, that's fine. We can do like some cheap films just to like get some experience as well. We just have to do them as cheaply as possible. This is one of the better detective criminal master. Sweetheart Stay Together. This is a really weird movie. Yeah, I don't think that's worth doing. We don't really have the people to do it right now, anyways, because we got 2 films into production. We don't really. We'd have to hire for it, and it's probably not worth it. And I don't think we have anything in the scripts here that are really, really decent, except for this one. That's like the best one we had, and it's not great. Maybe we'll go to the story workshop and make another story. All right, premiere of Peter Harrison's Steel Job. We can tagline. When iron won't do, have a steel jaw. I don't know if this has any effect on its success or not. Anyways, we'll release the film. So it's being released now. Hopefully it will be profitable. We have 2 writers here. You have an action writer, so available. Oh, right, these guys can write 2 at a time now. I forgot about that. Yeah, okay. So maybe we can get something going. So if we go to the story workshop, let's try to get an action movie going together here. Now, what should we call it? The Hitman. It'll be about like a killer or something. Right, it's going to be an action with a thriller, right? Action thriller. Like that. And it's going to be in a modern American city. And it's going to have a protagonist who is either a cop or a detective or a daring adventurer. Got secrets and perils. A clever detective never. Let's do a detective, right? And then we're gonna have an antagonist who is a criminal mastermind or a murderer. Yeah, a criminal who takes another life. Let's just keep it simple. We won't have any supporting characters in this one, but we will have some themes and events. So we're going to have a search for a killer, a shootout, and I think that's it, right? Yeah, because then we have to have a finale. And protagonist dies historically, heroically. Protagonist finds treasure. Protagonist gets a chance for a better life. Protagonist rescues hostage. The antagonist repents. What would make the most sense? We can get him killed, punished, or have him repent. Let's have him repent and see how that works out. I think that's probably a good mix, right, for an action thriller. So let's select the screenwriter now. We got. I thought he was available. No, he's not available. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we can get him doing it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It might not work because I thought he was available because he's lit up here. But that's fine. That's fine. All right, so Steeljaw is now ready to be reviewed. So it went up a little bit here, 5.3, 5.5. Movie no decent woman should watch. The only thing pleasing about this film is Gabriel Rutkowski's shining smile. They printed this trash for the sole purpose of taking money from their naive viewers. Wow. Got a B minus Kino mark, though. Anyway, that's fine. We get some experience for the entire crew. Good stuff. We spent a lot of money, almost $1 million, $765,000. Yeah, so that's a bit high, I think. I feel like it's high. Yeah. So yeah, continue. Is that supposed to be doing anything? Release. Oh, because we're paused. All right, so it's going. we will start seeing some returns there. And the reviews are in. Wait, didn't I just see this already? Yeah, okay. Production department, construction completed. Okay, perfect. Soundstage 2 is fine for now. Can always change it. So right now we're gonna wait for that to make some money, and hopefully we get profit from it. We don't need a huge amount of profit, but we need profit. We got a decent amount of money still, but yeah, it's gonna be rough. We're gonna have to wait for the first week to pass and see how that does. I don't think, it's a massive storm coming through. What the heck? So this one's ready now, the hitching post. All right, we spent how much? 56 grand. Oh, went up there a little bit. Oh, nice, went up quite a bit. Oh, both of them went up. Sweet. Oh, a little bit, that's fine, okay. It didn't go down, that's what's important. So the hitching post, nice. So the cinematographer, yeah, locations, yeah, stuff like that. Didn't do too well, but that's okay. Over here, yeah, we still don't have anything there, so we start production on it. Hopefully nothing goes wrong with that one, but something will go wrong. All right, so we had our first week here. We can take a look over here. We came in third over, oh no, we're third overall in terms of our chart of accounts here. Steeljaw came in second in the runnings for this week. Not bad. It has almost broken even on the first week, so that's a pretty good sign. Great. Good stuff. All right, so let's speed up time again for a little bit here. We get some recognition there. And we should be able to probably start another movie now. Likely. We can take a look. Oops. A new publication has begun writing about cinema. Sword of Christ, a candle of the word of the Lord, and wretched darkness fallen in America. Oh gosh, okay. Let's take another look at the scripts here. We don't really have anything good. I'm gonna save this one for later. We can start this project and see if we can do it like as cheaply as possible and go from there, because we do have some like low quality folks. So everything's happening in the sound stage. We're not doing anything on location because it's cheaper to do it in the sound stage. All right, we're gonna do, yeah, basic film, basic that. We're not spending anything extra there. Producer, oh, we'd have to hire a producer, right? All of our producers are busy. All right, well, let's look and see if we have kind of a cheap producer. You're expensive, dude. Why are you so expensive? Disciplined? Time until his contract expires. Okay, interesting. Okay. Yeah, you seem to be pretty cheap. 86 per movie. You're only 32 per movie. Hot-tempered. That's fine. You know why? Because we're only hiring you for one movie. You just need to get through this one garbage movie, and we're good. So we're gonna hire you for one movie, 3 grand, accept. Okay, so now we have a producer available. We have no directors available, so we'll do kind of the same thing here. We'll hire somebody inexpensive, Alan Flynn. Has had trouble keeping his heightened sex drive under control. Look at this guy. What is it? A perfectionist. He's only 21, though. This guy's only 10. And he's a gambler. Let's do Donald Ross. We'll get you for one film as well. I want to do this as cheaply as possible, just so we have something coming out, and so some of our other guys will get experience as well. But we can't really afford to spend much on this movie because it's not a good movie. Okay, so now we've got a director. We have the old man as a detective, criminal mastermind. We got nobody. We got to hire somebody for this as well. So I think the actors have the biggest effect on movies. Let's look at this guy. He looks not too bad. Get you for 1 year or one movie? I think we'll just get him for a movie. Yeah, super cheap. Contract signed. All right, so we've got our criminal mastermind. Up here, age is just a number. Even at 80, a person could feel young. But when people go to the movies, their expectations are more conservative. Everyone wants the heroes beloved to be younger, and we want the evil sorcerer to be older. Yeah, I mean, I guess we can switch that up. How do I? Oh, yeah. I guess we can switch it up. We can have you be there and you be there. Okay. Continue. Yeah, all good. Accepted. We're going to start the project. Amazing. All right. So this has made some money. So Steeljaw is doing okay in the yeah, it's doing not too bad. So we've made a profit of 400,000 already. Not too shabby. Good stuff. All right. So we're going through time. This is going. We've got 3 movies on the go now, and 1 in theaters. So I think this is a good amount of space between these. Okay, so now we have an opportunity if we want to set up and extend the distribution. So it made 200,000 in the last week. It's costing us like 80 grand for this amount of theaters though, so it's probably not worth extending. Let's take the almost $1 million in profit. Not bad. And distribution. We got some extra there. We can send this to the archive. Good stuff. Word is that offer Gerstina's first after the success of Steeljaw. Despite you, he tried to lure Jane Fisher over to Gersten Brothers. Nobody knows what exactly he proposed, but the deal fell through, and Gersten promised he'd get even with the actor. I wouldn't take that as an idle threat, and could get a lot uglier than a bloody nose. Can you imagine what a jealous bastard he is? Let's build a security office and sign a bodyguard to Jane Fisher. That could save us all kinds of problems. Okay? So we got bad people threatening us. Can I build the security office? Advanced. I can. It'd be quite expensive. Okay. Actually running a little bit out of space over here. I'll throw it back there. We need to spend 150 of these guys, so we'll start with that. Or else they're gonna sue us. And we'll probably lose in court. Okay, someone just came out of the oven here. A 6th attempt. So continue for there. We got 35,000, a 3, went up a little bit, and this stayed the same, even though it has a down arrow. Okay, experience, good stuff. Yeah, we know we have like terrible everything. The only thing we can do is hire people to kind of increase the movie. Zoom out all the way to panorama view to see all the key information about your studio on one screen. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, we have all sorts of stuff here. Screenwriters. Oh, it shows you who's free. Okay, so that's actually useful. Story elements collection, most profitable films, stuff like that. How much power consumption we're doing here. It's all being purchased from the city at the moment. But this is useful, so we can see how many, like, of everything that we have available. So that's good to know. Okay, cool. So we can go out there when we need to, when we're deciding to make a new movie, we can check there first. All right, we've got Benno Rosenbaum as a cinematographer. He's a 3.6. He's very loyal and very happy. My contract is expired, but I'd be happy to keep working together, assuming you're interested, of course. Sure, his weight 255. He's a 3.6. Yeah, I guess he can do some of our starter ones going. We might as well keep him for a little bit longer since he's so happy and loyal. All right, he will improve over time as well. Successful collaboration. Okay, so we get a bit of a bonus here because we worked together previously. Right? Is that what it's trying to tell me? Nice, okay. So we can sign him on maybe for 2 years. That's going to cost us 40,000 over 2 years. I don't think I have anything else to offer yet. We haven't built anything yet. But then we get a 10% discount on it. Okay. Sounds good. Oh, all right. So that's moving on. We do have a problem over here, though, we can look at. Gabriel Rutowski can't focus on his role because a fortune teller predicted his imminent death. What nonsense is this? Find this fortune teller and make her repeat the prediction. Lift the spirits of powerful substances. Unfortunately, I have no cocaine. So, yeah, I guess we have no choices but to do this. Yeah, we don't have any security yet. We're building the security. So the only thing we can do is that. Wonderful. All right, and the comedian is also ready to go into the next stage. So let's just skip through that. We've spent 320. It's gone up slightly in both categories, so that's good. And yeah, these guys get some experience. Nothing to really be concerned about there. The one thing I think I noted is that these guys will have caps in certain things too, so certain people can only go so high on their like star caps, their star levels. So we'll keep an eye on that. All right, Russell Simmons' happiness increased by 30, and then this is what affected it. So his loyalty went down, and the quality of the film suffered. Yeah, we know about that. Okay, we did pretty well considering. So now we're taking it to post-production. So we got an add an editor here. This is our best editor, 3.7. I feel like I should probably hire an editor. Oh, they're all awful, awful. Why? Nobody's really good. Yeah, these guys are maxed out. They'll never get any better. And these guys are all hired already. Okay, well, we're not hiring a 1.7, so I guess you're on it, Emma. And a composer. Can we hire better composers? We might be able to at some point, but not yet. So I'm assuming at some point I'll be able to like steal these guys, like offer them counter offers, so they'll break their contracts. All right, well, Lewis, you're up. Okay, film development. We'll do medium for this one. We want to try to improve this quality of this one. We want to actually make profit on this one. We want to make money off of this one if we can. All right, so that's going into post-production. And we got some scripts that are about finished. And yeah, we got that filming. And a new scandal. David Gutman, the actor. After 5 days of heavy drinking, David Gutman fell out of his third-floor apartment window straight onto the sidewalk. Fortunately, he walked away with a few bruises, but not before he spent some time crawling around to the amusement of the passerbys. As he was crying and calling for his mother, as luck would have it, a Los Angeles Tribune reporter was passing by. The next day, everyone was talking about David Gutman's wild behavior. Lovely. Great. So we get a scandal now. So that's no good. We only have 258 days to spend another like 230 grand of these guys, which isn't good. I don't know if I go up here I can upgrade certain things. So, right, hang on, okay. I kind of wish the scripts wouldn't pull you out like that, right? Just give me a notification that it's ready. Oh, this one came out not too badly. It just like pulls you right out of everything. It's a little bit annoying. I'm just reading something, guys. All right. Yeah, we'll probably start that one in a second. I was doing something though, and you disturbed me. So I'm trying to understand if I do this, and will that go in? Oh, I don't want to demolish that. I want to improve the. That's a demolish. I want it to improve the building. Yeah, it only gives me a demolish option. Okay, that's fine. What do we have in here? It feels like it's time about to increase my salary, eh? Seniority 6 years. He is not particularly loyal, not particularly happy. And he wants, wow, 30% increase. Well, hopefully his loyalty will go up. Okay, so do we want to do another movie? Yeah, looks like we have enough folks to get going on another movie, so let's do that then. That script there that we got is okay. It's a romance on a tropical island, so we can start that. Just a matter of if we got the right people available or not. Yeah, so that's fine. Benno, go there. We'll use a sound stage. We will. You're really good at filming on locations, so we'll do that. We'll grab locations for those areas that we're spending more time on. Cool. We continue. Filming technology is always the same, so we'll just grab that quickly. And do we want to spend any more on this? Maybe we'll get a few extras for this one and continue. All right, producer, Vincent, you're up. Director, Lewis Matthews, excellent. The Hopeless Romantic is going to be Dick Low. How's it hanging, Dick Low? Um, yeah, only got one movie left, right? But he's extremely happy. He's reasonably loyal. This guy is just in a terrible, terrible fit, so it's probably better to fire him and get rid of him. He is just not very good. Yeah, okay. You're up, Dick. Criminal mastermind is going to be Russell Simmons. Guess I don't really want to hire anybody else for this. Yeah, that's fine. Continue that on. All good. Accepted. We got our seal of approval. Start the project. Walter Rest. Seems like it's about time to increase my salary too. Eh? You wanna double your pay? Really? Yeah, I don't think so, dude. Oh man, that's terrible. That's okay. We'll just hire somebody new. Upgrade completed. Mid-level legal protection. Okay, sweet. So now we can get another upgrade going. So we got that one done. And now we can recover 50% of contract amount. If you prematurely terminate a contract for one project with an actor, cinematographer, or director, create half the contract's amount. Okay, so that can get us out early. High-level legal protection sounds good. Free contract termination. Pay no penalty for early termination. That's going to take us a long time. A delay contract payment. Divide contract payment into two parts, 50% upon signing and the remaining 50% after the contract expires. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's best probably to get this going first because I'm sure we'll get sued at some point. So it might be good to get that going. Just get the lawyers, get the best lawyers that we can as soon as possible. Cool. All right. What we got going over here? Who is not busy? Yeah. Can't tell who's not busy. Yeah, see, this I don't like so much. Just like give me an icon and I'll go click on it. It's pulling me away from things. So that one came out okay. Good stuff. Now we're going to shelve that for now because right now, so I was trying to tell here, we only have got screenwriters available, but we don't really have anybody else. I don't want to really be going on a hiring spree at the moment. But we do need to get probably some more scripts going. But how do we know if you're free? It says I have 2 available. Oh my gosh, game with the pop-ups. Production of The Hitching Post is about to wrap. There's just the last big kiss scene on the collapsing bridge left to film. It's an endangered stunt, very complicated. We're using Sergio the handyman for the stunt double. Sergio's brilliant, but, well, you know why they call him the handyman, right? Usually it's no big deal. This is show business here after all, but he'll be playing the scene with Wendy Carpenter, and I seem to recall you promised me you'd keep all the girls' shots clean. We can't rewrite the scene. The whole film leads up to it. We're talking about the climax of the picture, and we can't film the stunt without Wendy. She's in close-ups the whole time. I already asked around. The only stuntman besides Sergio who can handle a stunt like this is currently filming in France. Won't be available for a month, and he charged a ridiculous price. What should we do? I can talk to Sergio first, but we've been through this before. He nods his head, but then he just can't help himself. So there's a chance if I just hope for the best that he's gonna like do something nasty to her. Filming was stopped for 30 days. But yeah, and that's like the mayor's daughter. So I think that's probably worth the 12 grand to keep her safe. Yeah. All right. So let us get an idea going. We've got some comedies, Working Man and Action and Wild West. Sure. We've got or comedy and detective writers available. Yeah, we got 2 comedies here. Comedy, A Clumsy Oaf. They're both the same. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. We just want to make sure we have stuff going on a regular basis here. We'll get that going. And you can write the thriller. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so next we can set this one up to go into the theaters here. Just skip through that. Yeah, it didn't cost us too much there. Everything improved. That's good. So we get some experience. Good stuff. And now we can select a poster. Oh, these are like how they generate these, if they're like AI or not, but they're interesting. Sure, this one. Let's head to distribution. So in distributions where we determine how they get printed and all that, since we're still building our own print shop, we'll have to print these ourselves. We'll sit there. There's no other competing movies. Hmm. All right, so we'll have it all in hours because we don't have any other films out right now. So no purpose not to. To do that, $660,000 to do it in all of them, right? Yeah. So I think we do probably like 4 or 5,000. I don't think we want to spend more than like 100K a week. So maybe we'll spend a little bit more on the first week, and then we'll stick in around like like around there. Um, yeah, we can speed up printing. This is going to be 6 weeks, but it's like way cheaper. So that pushes the film out by one week. That's fine. Okay, we apply that, and now I think we still have free advertisement. Like the advertisement is still going, so we can just kind of like place it through. And this is the final film the agency was hired to promote for. Okay. Yeah. So the comedian it's just a comedy, right? So let's just do it for the full family. Cool. Coming soon. Great. So we got that going. Confirm. And scandal 1 of 1. So at some point we're gonna have like multiple scandals we need to deal with. Great. So David Grimming crawled drunk in the middle of the street. We can do nothing. You let the story take its course, but the public may not like it. Take a hit to your reputation. Apologize for the employee on behalf of the studio. I'm gonna do nothing. Like this guy is. It's fine. Oh, but our public may not like it. I don't know. Maybe they'll come see the film because of it. They're on. This may feel. How much of this do we have? We'll lose a bunch of reputation for this. Oh, fine. We'll apologize. All right, that's going in 46 days. In our headquarters, we've completed the upgrade here, so we can go to the next upgrade chain. So we can get, this one is locked, later versions of the game. Interesting, so they're still working on that one. It is still early access. We can hire illegals, hire personnel who are living in the country without proper documentation, unofficially, more or less. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that. We can also get aesthetic staff. So like staff that like are pleasing to look at, and we can mothball buildings. Okay, so we can like reduce our costs if we need to with that. That might be good to have. Okay, we got that going now. What's going on here? This one's paused. This one, of course, just ran into some issues. We haven't gone through a single film without an issue. Oh my god, the dog. Gabriel Rutowski brings a very noisy dog to the shoot. The animal won't stop barking for a minute unless it's whining or howling. Morning to night, most of the crew is praying for the dog to die. Keep shooting. The film's crew happiness will decrease by 20. Gabriel Street will increase by 20. Find somebody to walk the dog away from the set. It's going to cost us $500 in cash, but everybody will be happy. Forbid the actor from taking the dog to the shoot. His happiness will go down. That's not great. Yeah, I think we just spend our petty cash on that one. Good stuff. Okay. And we're getting some of our reputation back. We have not really a lot of people available to do anything. What's this? This is our overall acquiring attention. Yeah, so these are the folks that are kind of lower off. Nothing I can do about that right now, I don't think, except for like fire them. This guy is just awful. I feel like I should just get rid of him. How much more do I owe him? I got to pay him until 1931. So I still got a whole other year to go with him, and I don't have any of those bonuses to get rid of him. Okay, what's going on here? I have recently been hearing that our cinema is approaching the European model. A few years ago, I'd had laughed at the thought, but today I might even agree. The portrayal of the characters, the nuance of the conflict, the attention to detail, even a sophisticated cinephile such as myself has to admit, we're seeing progress, and I have little doubt this has something to do with you personally. That's why it's so strange to see policemen in films, even today, still always acting like idiots and klutzes. How long can this outdated nonsense go on? I assure you, in real life, the police are a team of strong men and close friends, always ready to lend our broad shoulders to those in need, and shield persecuted with their mighty physiques. A true brotherhood. We're like modern day musketeers. Maybe it's time someone makes a movie that shows the police risking their lives for people. Show everyone who we really are. I know how to show my gratitude. Having a friend on the force can be a big help in any business. Yeah, I think that makes sense. A major movie. The artistic people must be at least four. Yeah, I think we can manage it. I told all the guys to work about my idea. You won't believe how excited they will be. Cool. So this gives me a new story element. So heroes in uniform. Okay, well, I think we can make an action movie around that pretty easily. So that should be fine once these guys are done writing these ones here. We'll work on that. Meanwhile, we got another upgrade, so 25% experience per release. Nice. And we can get another upgrade going here as well. So additional experience, we can do sequels and develop new story elements. So this means we can assign them to potentially find new story elements. Story ideas last 6+ months. Interesting. I don't know what that means. Rolling edits. The screenwriter can correct problems in the script during the filming if necessary. Oh, that could be handy. Writers write 15% faster. I'm not too worried about that. Freelance writers. Open the freelance writers office. Oh, okay, so we can like hire people to help the scripts, improve the scripts maybe. Develop new. This is interesting to me here. Like these ones here, we can get like really much more complex movies. So I think that would be good. This is pretty fast. Yeah, let's do that first so we can maybe get an extra element to our story. I think that will be impactful long run. All right, that's going on. That's 6 more days. We got this built now. We still have to spend some money for these guys. Oh, we have new technology. Buy new research and build the technical support office. Oh, we don't have that yet. Oh, damn. How do we build that? So the technical support, is that in advanced? We have services. We have the transform your lives, your employees into Hollywood fairy tales. I think I tried to make this, but it's like massive. Can I buy like an additional lot? Like it doesn't feel like I'm gonna be able to build everything. You kind of have to choose, and I can't move stuff, so that's a problem. Okay. Okay. Well, nothing we can do about that yet. Nothing we can do about that yet. All right, that's going to be 37 days till release. I don't think there's anything else. This is going to pop up in a few seconds to let us know it's done. This is now done, so we can go in here. See how we did here. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. All right, yeah, we got some more experience there, which is good. Cool. And yeah, nothing we can do there, so we'll start production on that. Move it into the next stage. And construction is completed on the security office. So that's good. Now we can hire somebody for security. He is very good. He's level 0. He is expensive, though. These guys are level 2. This seems like the best overall guy. Yeah, so we'll hire him. Confirm that. And then over here, we now have the option to protection, right? Passive protection. We have upgrades available as well. Operations Center, protection against surveillance and espionage, security services. I think that's what we want, or bodyguard. You can entrust your security of employees protection. Yeah, let's do that. That's only 30 days. I could speed it up by 3 days for $100,000. That seems like not great, so we'll just send that out. We'll get that going, and then we've got the script results for this one. Hey, pretty good. Pretty good. The Smell of Metal. What a name. Okay, he got leveled up, so now he's a 4.1. Okay, not bad. Good job, Felix. Great, yeah, I think we can start that. That should be able to make us some money, hopefully. Cinematographer, yeah, it's a problem now, though. Sound stages are all busy. Time left 6 days. Okay, we'll come back to that and at least hopefully get this done. Yeah, 'cause a few of those should be finishing up. So Bernard Larson is a screenwriter. I went to Africa once. I don't remember much about the country, but you know what stuck with me? I'll tell you. There's not a single decent restaurant. There's garbage and beggars everywhere. Great. Sometimes just believe Africans live so poorly because they're predisposed to mud disease and theft. According to scientific theory, I heard the decline begins once there are more than one for every four. Yeah, we're getting dangerously close here. It's even begun to affect the air. It's like the faint whiff of an old zoo. Fear God and don't argue science. I'm begging you, get rid of the, yeah, and don't throw away your businesses and ruin all your employees' careers. I'm trying to keep things clean, so I'm not going to read half of these words that are there. Um, yeah, 3.4, Bernard. Yeah, sorry, buddy. Thought with the wrong skin tone. Yeah, yeah, no. Goodbye. You're fired. We're gonna need to hire a new screenwriter. He like canceled what he was writing too. Well, at least we got Felix here. So, head of security, Ricardo Rice shot his neighbor's dog. He says the dog was barking all night and wouldn't let him sleep. Now the neighbor's wife is telling everyone that they live next to a maniac. Sooner or later, the story is going to reach a journalist. What should we do? Let her say, my friends will ask her to keep quiet. With the bootlegger? All right. I guess we're paying money for that. We don't need that coming out. Gotta watch my cash flow. All right, so we're waiting for this one, and then I think we can start the TSO. So post-production has started now. Oh, we built that. Sweet. Or we researched it, I should say. So improved development, okay. Sound studio, concert hall. So, oh, that sounds good. And then the sound studio. Yeah, let's get this upgrade going. And then, hey, spoke with a correspondent for the Sword of Christ newspaper about his dismissal from MBM Studios. The Lord created us in his own image and likeness. Great. So yeah, he's bad mouthing us. Okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. All right. We are. Oh, let's go into the. Oops. Yeah. A beating. Jane Fisher was beaten. There was no one to protect her. I didn't get it researched in time. I did build a security office. Oh, that's awful. Okay. My contract, I'll be happy to keep working together, assuming you're interested, of course. Yeah, no, that's fine. My contract is up. He's an actor, 4.1. Yeah, we can get him in. That should give us like a bonus, right? If I'm not mistaken, to keep him on for a little bit longer. Yeah, so if we hire him now, it means we'll probably be getting him a little bit cheaper. So we hire him 2 years, 10K. Accept that. He's a 4.1, so he's pretty good for most of the movies we'll be able to put out in the next little while. Right. Yeah, so next we're going to get the building started. So we have now the film lab. So we'll start construction on that. And that needs to go somewhere near here. Let's put it right in the corner there. And we need to hire these guys to do it, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. I agreed to it. I still have 300,000 I got to spend with them this year. I don't think we're going to make it. All right, so this one is good now. Filming results of that went well. And yeah, it's experience for everybody. Sweet. Good stuff. Okay, yeah, not too bad. We can start post-production on that one. Do I have people to actually run the post-production, though, is the question. The editor, I do. Okay, Oliver, you're in there. And Lee Woods, you're in there. And then we're going to do this low quality stuff for now. That's where like the orchestra will come in place. I'll be able to have my own stuff here. So we'll start production there. That'll make it a lot cheaper. Cool. We got 21 days to release that one. These ones are paused. This one has a problem. My goodness. We've gotten single film through. An unknown person called in a bomb threat. They said everyone would get blown up during filming unless we reduce the working day to 8 hours. Let them try. Oh, man. Nothing's going well. Ain't nothing going well. Okay. We have a composer, editor, producers are done. Screenwriters, we have one. Yeah, we can't really get anything else going yet. We have modern American. Yeah, this would be perfect for the cop story. Oh no, we have to actually make one, don't we? We have to write a story script for that, right? So if we go to ideas, who do we have available? We have Felix Hill available. So let's quickly try to make something for the cop, just so we have the story written. We'll call it the good cop, because it's going to be about a good cop. It's going to be a detective, action. We'll make it a little bit more action heavy. And it's going to be in a modern American city. And it is going to involve themes and events where there is a shootout, heroes in uniform, and a shootout. And there's going to be a protagonist who is a cop, and a antagonist where there is a bandit. And then it's the finale is going to be he dies heroically. I don't know why I can't say that word. Select the screenwriter. Felix, you're on it. 60 days. Okay, so hopefully that one will fulfill what we need to do for the cop there. We'll see how that turns out. All right, let's speed up time a little bit. And wait for, oh my gosh, this film is never going to make it out. Okay. It's paused right now. Okay, now what? The actor poured some alcohol into a trash can, filled the paper, and accidentally started a fire, which spread across his whole hotel room. No one was injured, luckily, but now Russell Simmons has to pay $3,000 in damages. I had nothing I could do about that bad. I only have like $4,000 left. I'm not spending it on that nonsense. All right, we're waiting until the release of this one. I want to see how this one does, and I think that'll be. The anti-prohibition parade took place in Syracuse. Okay. So that's just kind of historical stuff that's going on around this time. Upgrade completed. We can now get a bodyguard. Okay. So what's the next upgrade from there? Repelling attack. Security personnel assigned to bodyguards gain more experience successful repelling an attack. Okay. Security services is probably the next thing to get. So we'll upgrade that. And yeah, so that's now released. The comedian. Dick Lowe is the comedian. Haha. Release the film. All right, we got a C+. Okay. The artisan was dying in the cradle. Oh, 1 star. Reviews, not so good. That's okay. It should hopefully still make a profit. Maybe. Maybe, we'll see. Didn't do as well as the previous one, so it might not make that profit. And now this one is also ready. Cool. Yeah, this is like our cheap one. New level. Sweet. So we can choose on speed ups for his stuff or overall speed. I think I want to like buff up overall speed to everything. Cool. All right. This one here, 6 attempt, and go to distribution. So now we actually have 2 films that will be back to back in theaters. So I think what we do is like throw it here. And then, yeah, it'll be the only film we have in, so all of our theaters. And we'll do kind of the same thing as the last time. Actually, this one will be a little bit less, because we don't really want to spend a bunch of money on this one. It's maybe like about 3,000 or so. We don't want to overextend too much on that one. And yeah, definitely that. Apply that. Now we have to pay for advertisement, though. All right, so we want to advertise through there. Oh, I don't have any advertisement. Yeah, okay. I don't, yeah, I don't have the advertising office yet, so we have to research that. Okay. Construction completed. The film lab. Okay, cool. Oh, we should have waited a few seconds. I could have saved some money on post-production there. All right, how are we doing over here? So I think we're officially in profit. Sweet. Well, excellent. So we're making good profit off of that one. And we should continue. Yeah, it'd probably drop a little bit, like 30% or so each time, but that's good. But I think that's a good spot to end the episode. I've been recording long enough. It's a fun game. A lot going on. There's lots of stuff to do all the time. But we've had what seem two profitable movies back to back, so that's good. Cool. Thanks as always for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. We'll probably do at least one more episode of this, but I'll wait and see what folks are thinking about when they watch these ones and see if they want more of this, because I do have some other ideas for some other series we might do. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Take care.